Hey guys, when the difference between winning and losing comes down to quality, choose Addicted Marine Performance Parts. What do they do, Hayden?
You know what? They're your go-to source for high-quality billet aluminium parts. Originally engineered for the intensity of race boats, but now it's available to upgrade your ski boat.
Very nice.
You know, they also specialise in cab plate hardware, performance-driven steering components and internal fit-out accessories. And they also supply Argo V drives and all the accessories to go along with them.
That they do. If you demand the best in marine components, remember one name, Addicted Marine Performance Parts.
Everybody out there, I want to know who wants to go fast? Let's go 120.
Hello, we're back again. Another episode of the High Speed Garage. Shout out to Contrast Printing, Addicted Marine Performance, and Metworks.
For keeping this garage open.
Is there anyone else we've got to think, Hayden? Or is that it? That's
At
all
the
of-
moment, maybe we need to try and chase some more sponsors.
Yeah. Or they could chase us.
Come on down.
We are the best.
Tell everyone how good we are.
Yeah, mate.
You have busy weeks? Much going on all week or what?
Not much through the weeks.
No.
Busy weekend, but
It was definitely a weekend.
Yeah, I had a busy weekend down at Dargle. We'll get into that in sport.
Your setup to get to the event, was it pretty chaotic or it was...
Yeah, it was
Pretty
pretty
chill.
fucking chaotic. Because like I mentioned last week, I was getting everyone else's boat ready before I got my own ready. Although it was, I think I finished it Wednesday Arvo. And yeah, I had to go out for dinner Wednesday night because it was my young bloke's birthday.
Yeah, it always happens like that.
So we went to the Bly Park Tavern because that's where everyone do. He calls it the indoor outdoor pub.
Oh, yeah.
Such a good pub, eh?
I don't know why it's the indoor outdoor pub, but that's what he calls it. So I went there and he said, "Oh, I want to choose everyone's dinner." I was
Oh,
like,
Jesus.
"Fuck you."
So you're not getting a steak.
Nah. So I got pizza, but I said, "Can I at least choose my pizza?" And he goes, "No, you can have pepperoni." And I was like, "Come on, mate, can I just choose my own?" Like I don't mind pepperoni, but
I'll pick pepperoni every day.
He goes, "Yeah, you can choose." He said, "Mum, you can have a schnitzel and you got to have this sauce." Mel's like, "That's exactly what I wanted." He got Alira exactly what Alira wanted, and he got himself exactly what he wanted. I was the only one that got screwed over. But no, I've been there a couple of times. I like the steak there,
Yeah.
but I have had pizzas there before, and the pizzas
Yeah,
are pretty
pizza's still
good.
good, yeah.
But the last two times I went there, well, not the last two times, but the last two times I went there and ordered pizza, I tried to get them to make me own pizza. So they have smoked brisket pizza with jalapenos and shit on it, and they have a potato and truffle pizza.
Oh, yeah.
And I tried to get them to put, like, order one, but put all the ingredients off that one on this one as well.
Yeah.
Just make
And
a double.
they seem to fuck it up every time. Like, they don't put all the ingredients on or something.
Yeah,
weird.
right.
And then it costs you like $40 for
Yeah.
the pizza.
They charge you for the privilege, but then don't give you the privilege.
Yeah, yeah. So this time I said, I'm having two pizzas. So I ordered both of them and got a piece of this one, a piece of this one, slapped them together like a sandwich,
Yeah.
and fucking bam.
Yeah, right.
And it was good. It was delicious.
Did it cost you? It would have cost you just the same.
Two
wouldn't
pizzas.
it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the pizzas were
Yeah, not that dear.
$25
Yeah,
or something.
like that, yeah.
So yeah,
Okay, so
$50
instead
yeah.
of the $40.
Except I
and you
only
got
ate-
what you want.
Well, I got two pizzas.
Yeah.
So
Much better.
I had essentially half a pizza for dinner,
Oh, yeah.
and then the
And
other
the half.
half
Yeah.
for fucking lunch tomorrow.
Yeah.
Lunch the next day at work. Although, you know, the half pizza is 2 slices per
Yeah,
thing.
per
so
thing. So you had a full pizza.
It was a whole pizza.
Fat fuck.
Yeah, then I got home Thursday reasonably early from work. So I was like, oh yeah, awesome, I'll pack all my shit, get done. But then I was like, fuck, I've got to take the kids to AFL. So I had to go do that, do all that. And then I took my boat and stuff out there Thursday night so I could be mostly set up for in the morning so I didn't have to do it early in the morning.
Yeah, it was funny. I got a Snapchat. Look at this shit box in the KFC car park in McGrath Hill. So I'm guessing
Was
with KFC or Macca's.
Oh yeah, that was on the way out on Thursday. Yeah, I just parked her out the back there and Mel run in and got some food. Yeah, well, I was going to get food on the way back. I said, we'll get food on the way back because it's fucking heaps easier. We'll have the boat on the back. And then by
late.
the time we left and shit, it was
Yeah.
like, I said, we better get food now because by the time we get back, it's going to be 10 o'clock.
Yeah. I don't think you got out there till 8:30.
Yeah. Not that I had to do much. Well, I was
No.
planning on setting my whole tent and everything up, but because I got out there so late, I pretty much just unhooked it and unpacked some of this shit and went, yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, see, I would have thought from your place it would have been faster to go back to the Blah Park roundabout, get your food and then go. But going to McGrath Hill probably is faster, isn't it?
Pretty easier to get into and out
Yeah,
of.
it's probably, with the boat on, it's just easier to get in from there. If I was doing it on my way home, I probably would have went through to
Yeah.
Blah Park. But, yeah, having the boat on the back, like my boat, the trailer's fucking nearly 9 metres long.
You wouldn't get
So
it out
it's-
of the. You couldn't drive into their car parks. You'd have to drive into the servo and do a big loop through the servo and park, or
Yeah.
park on the road outside.
Yeah. I didn't even park in the trailer parking in the McGrath Hill one. Because I was like, it's probably fucking too long
Yeah,
for
probably.
this shit. So I just parked in the truck bit where you first drive in.
Oh, yeah.
Behind
Yeah.
KFC. Anyway. That was me week, and then we got to Dargle and
Fucking busy Friday.
Dargle was
Friday.
busy Friday.
Yeah.
yeah, well, there's a bit of shit on, I suppose. We can get into that in sport though.
Yeah.
Well, or you've
That's
got
what it's
anything for your weeks? What have you been up to?
Um,
Fuck all.
Well, we recorded early last week because I had a bit on the Tuesday. My two little girls had their dance recital or whatever they call it, like the small schools
Oh, yeah.
dance or
Yeah,
local
yeah.
schools dance at the Windsor High. It was actually really cool. Like it was packed. You know the road from like the 7-Eleven at the corner of the school
Yeah.
all the way back to the train line
Yeah.
was completely packed. It was
Yeah.
like gridlock. And then the road you turn down to go like to like Coldies and
Yep.
Road Tech Marine and Super Cheap Auto and stuff like that. There was cars probably halfway up that next street.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like there was cars everywhere.
Yeah, right.
And because I knew that, like, so I'd sort of experienced that the day before, doing some running around the day before. I can't remember. Oh, maybe it was coming in here. And then, so me and Amanda worked out that we had to get in there early, get there 4:30, park right out the front of the driveway.
Oh, yeah.
And then as we're leaving, we had to go back the other way because the kids wanted some Maccas. So we went up the back way and the cars were parked all the way, like it was the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Just turning up at 4:30 instead of 5:30 just changed the whole way we.
Yeah. There's probably 4 million kids that do
There
that
was
shit.
so many.
Yeah.
There was shitloads
Plus
of
all the
schools.
extras. You had all the grandparents and that as well. That
Yeah,
were done.
yeah.
Well, the benefit of that,
Especially when they're little kids.
yeah.
yeah, but the benefit of that, there was only one ticket per child. So
Oh, right.
we had 2 kids.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
me and
yeah.
Amanda got a ticket.
So what if you only have one?
Only one parent's allowed to go.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, my brother had his
Yeah, that's
younger
weird.
youngest daughter dancing on the Monday, and only one parent was able to go.
Yeah, right.
But even with that one ticket per child, that place was like the whole joint was packed.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Must have been some fucking kids then.
And
Fucking oath.
and you can't leave halfway through. So my kids were the very last show, but every single person was still there, even from the
Yeah, right.
parent to the kids
Yeah.
at the first show. So they said like the kids at the first part of the show are going to have a shitload of people watching. We don't want to give the kids at the end of the show
No, yeah,
Yeah.
no one
a
there.
zero crowd.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
fair enough.
It's unfair. So like they
Especially
just
when
said
they're little
everyone
like
stays.
that.
Yeah. So everyone, like every single kid got to enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's funny watching the choir. Like there was this one kid that stood
This
out.
is all for a school, yeah?
School, yeah, it's
Yeah.
all school competition sort of thing.
Yeah, not
So
a, not a like after hours dance.
no.
shit,
It
yeah.
was so there's like choir section and then the dance section, and it's funny like you're watching the choir. All the kids, 3/4 of the kids could not give a fuck about where they are. They do not want to be there.
Yeah.
There's some real enthusiastic kids, like they're actually singing pretty well, and then there's other kids like when I was at school, just standing there looking just at anything else.
Oh, look, a butterfly.
And just moving the mouth like as if they're singing, but they're not.
There's no point making kids do that one.
I agree, but then you're not going to have any numbers. So they sort
Yeah.
of you've got to do something. You either do
Yeah.
dancing or you do singing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, it's
I
pretty.
definitely choose singing
It was pretty funny.
because you can hide.
Yeah, you can just do nothing.
Like the kids just sat in the back.
You can't hide in dancing.
Oh, there was
my
a couple
daughter
that
did
looked
like-
like they wanted to.
My daughter never did any of that at school, or doesn't do any of that at school. But she did. She went to Rob Newell's son's dance school, like after hours, and she sort of enjoyed it for the first 12 months. Then she went for the next year, and she's like, I don't like dancing anymore. Mel's like, well, you're going because I already paid for your year's worth of shit, and I just bought you all this new hoodie and drink bottle and all the shit, so you're going for the rest of the year.
None of
And
that
she
stuff's
complained
cheap.
the whole year.
None of that stuff's cheap.
Yeah.
It's not like they're making money out of the merch. Look,
Yeah,
that's what merch is for. Don't get me wrong. Like,
Yeah.
But like you go to the races and a jumper's say like $50 or $60, and then you go to like those sort of studios and jumpers like $80.
Yeah. I sort of, like, because Mel wanted to, like, let her finish halfway through the year or something. I said, no, you can't, because she's got to realise if you say you want to do something at the start and you're committing to it, you know it goes for the year.
That's right.
You've got to see it through. Even if you
gotta
don't want to
learn-
do it anymore, you've got to finish it off.
gotta
Same
learn
like
commitment.
Same like I keep telling me son Toby, if he wants to play soccer or footy or AFL or whatever, he's committing to the season. If you don't, if you play a couple of games, you decide you don't like it, you're going to still play the rest of the year. At the end of
That's
the year,
right.
you can stop, but you got to see it through.
Got to commit to your decision at the start of the year.
Yeah. Teamwork. Can't let your teammates down.
No.
And it's a good thing for kids to learn, I reckon. Team sports are fucking great for kids.
Yeah. Absolutely. It teaches that the team like stand up for each other, not just
Yeah.
look out for yourself.
Yeah. And it's a good social thing too, I reckon. You're not just hanging around with just kids at your schools all the time.
That's right.
There's kids from other schools and wherever else you are. And that's why I don't mind taking this AFL thing on Thursdays, except on race weekends. It was a bit painful.
Yeah, that'd be difficult, but I understand the benefit of it.
Yeah. What have you been up to, Joel? Nothing?
Nothing.
I got your boat painted for you today.
Yeah, I got that delivered, drying in the shed.
Someone tried paying me on the weekend instead of painting it back yellow again to paint a green dick on it.
That will
and then paint it after the weekend to fix it back up because he's going to race it this weekend.
Was that Wilbo?
No, it wasn't Wilbur.
It was Omen then.
No, it wasn't Omen. You're very close to this person too, so.
Oh, fucking Reese.
No, it wasn't Reese
I
either.
was going to say either
That
that or
has to
his
be Brendan.
brother.
That has to be Brendan then.
I just thought it was pretty funny. Yeah, that's a good idea. Paint a green dick on it.
Fucking hilarious.
I didn't know.
Nah, look, I got to put it back together now and put some new prop shafts in it. And I got to make a new turn fin actually.
Why?
Well, the other one's been bent that many times; it's starting to get a bit of a crack across the where the hole's drilled.
I'll just wait for it to snap off.
Yeah, well, then
Then you'll crash into someone else, and then you can
at
be
least,
hated.
at least I'll have a reason why I crashed, not just a shit driver.
Well, you're shit because you snapped your turn fin.
Yeah, too lazy to build another one. No, I wouldn't mind making a carbon one, but I don't know how thick to make it. Like
Same-
how many layers?
Same thickness.
Same, you reckon? Like 2.5 mil, I think it is now.
I've probably got some at home you could cut one out of.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
how thick? 2 mil.
Yeah, it might be a little thicker than that.
To have to be right.
Yeah. You should have said
I
something
think
earlier. I could have brung it around.
I never even thought about it. I mean, Gabe meant to ask you what you reckon, but
Yeah, I'll.
I think
Yeah.
they're 100, 110. I think they're long or something like that.
Yeah, I reckon it might not be wide enough, like from front to back.
I think it's 60 mil.
It'd be close, but
High speed trading post.
I'll get it to you and you can cut a fin
Yeah,
out
righto.
and you make one. See how it works.
It probably doesn't need to be as big as it is because they've used Mike Brennan and that use smaller ones. They don't turn like as good, but they still turn all right.
Yeah, okay.
Like
Yeah,
mine I can rip mine around like.
the bit of
real
carbon I
sharp.
got's just an offcut from that hatch that I infused.
Oh yeah,
But
yep, yeah,
just
right.
the outer edge of it.
Yeah. I'll try it.
All right. We got anything else or we want to move on?
Nah, I'll move it on.
All right,
Yeah.
let's hear some sport.
Obviously, we're going to talk about some Dargle.
Yeah, we can talk
Yeah.
about Dargle.
And it is a bit of a struggle to be laughing about things at the moment, and I will knock this one straight up. There was a major incident down at Dargle, and so obviously the driver of the boat that my big connection to me crashed. So Brett Layton's boat has been in an accident with the driver of Tate Ramsey. there's no information as of yet what's going on. So, and I think the family has asked to sort of keep themselves quiet, like they just want the information quiet.
Yeah, we'll just let them tell us.
Yeah, it's up to them to say anything that does come out. But at the moment, we don't really know anything, and that's how it's sort of as far as we're concerned. That's how it stays until they announce anything. But it was a pretty brutal accident that not one of us want to see. When we go racing, we don't race to hurt ourselves. We race hard, but as soon as we come off that bank, as soon as we leave the ramp, we're fierce enemy. Not fierce enemies, we're fierce competitors. Mate, as soon as that accident happened, we were all best mates, and all we wanted to see was the best outcome possible. And we really hope that Tate can pull out of this back to perfect.
Yep. Absolutely.
But
There's some good racing down on the weekend.
Yeah.
Though.
I will bring the mood up again because we do have to. Like, you got to keep pushing forward. Now, coming down Saturday morning, with the typical Dargle fog in the mornings.
There's no fog Saturday. Unless it was there before I got out of bed.
There was a bit of fog there. Like, I was there probably 6:30, 7 o'clock, I think.
Definitely wasn't out of bed then.
Anyway, but turning up, that venue just looked absolutely packed. There were,
It was packed Friday.
I don't think. I wasn't there Friday.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
some fucking.
But,
Across where we camp,
Yep,
that paddock on the other side of the road was full of cars Friday,
that's awesome.
yeah,
as well as like down the pit end. Like,
That-
I couldn't believe it. I come back up to,
for a Friday.
Yeah.
You're going, holy
I know,
fuck, there's
that's
some
right.
people here.
I can't go to a prop off Walmsley and walked all the
Yeah.
way past it. And I was like, fuck, there's some cars here for a Friday.
Hmm.
Like, and they were just all spectators driving in on a
Yeah,
Friday.
you had to remind yourself it was Friday.
Yeah.
It wasn't Saturday.
And that's significantly bigger than the normal June long weekend event.
I
Yeah.
think so on the Friday. I think it was.
Well, it definitely is on the Friday, but
Yeah.
but generally on June weekend, there's not really anything on the water Friday. They don't
No,
generally
they're
run
not
practice,
really,
but if
no.
they do, they'll put practice on. But there's nothing
Nothing else.
Yeah.
No.
So I was super happy to see all the cars and all the caravans all packed up. That felt like a very old school Dargle event.
Yeah.
So I remember that place was teeming with people back in the day.
Only thing it needs is to be a little bit warmer.
Yeah. It was bloody
Doesn't
cold.
have to be screaming hot like it was in January,
Yeah.
but just a little bit warmer so we don't have to wear 2 pairs of track pants, 2 jumpers, 2
June-
pairs of socks.
June wasn't bad. Like, it hadn't got cold yet.
Yeah, I reckon June was warmer than
Heaps
this
warmer.
August. I mean, it should be the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, June wasn't that bad.
September, October, that's a smick time to go racing.
Yeah.
And then November starting to get really hot, and then December's screaming, just January screaming.
But yeah. No,
But
it
that's typical of the Australian summer. That's what we've got to deal with.
But no, it was good. The hot laps are pretty good.
Yeah,
Just saying,
except for me.
yeah, well, you're fucking fucked up again.
Let's go over that.
No, I don't want to.
Just threw another blade. That was all.
Yeah, so you
Not as
said
bad
the-
this time.
you said the boat felt pretty good though. Up
It
to
did
that.
feel good. So I obviously damaged my propeller in Yarrawonga earlier in
right.
the year. When I went to Taree, I went with the different combination, and half the team carried on, so we had to change it. And I didn't have another decent propeller, so I rang Rob Basala and asked if he had any propellers that he could potentially lend me to see how it'd go. And he said, "Yep, no worries, I'll bring a box up for you." He brought a box up, fucking 7 propellers in it.
Wow.
I opened the box up and I looked at them all and went, no, that's sort of similar to that. That's similar to that. I've used one of them. I'll stick these 2 here. Might be me go. So then I went and got him and said, "Come show me what are these? Talk me through them all." And he did, and he come to sort of the same idea that either of those 2. I went, right, I'll grab the one that I thought of first, which was the biggest looking one that was there. I don't know what it was or what size or anything like that. I just knew I wanted a big propeller. And yeah, run in practice, and then boat was fucking beautiful. Best
sat up fucking
it's ever Best it's ever felt. Accelerated harder and longer than it ever has. Done some more RPM than it's ever done. I mean, that could happen with a propeller that's a different size. Like I said, I don't know what it was. But, yeah, I thought, fuck, I'm on for a good weekend. Not to win or anything like that, but to
It was going to be a
do
nice
some
boat.
laps with something
Yeah.
that was pretty fast.
Yep.
And I could learn a bit to, try and make the cornering stuff a bit better. And then in the whole lap, the propeller said, fuck off, you're an idiot. Start again.
Yeah.
Remember all that work you just did?
Yeah.
do it again.
You need a new shaft and a new skeg now.
Well, I needed that last time. It was all new. That shaft's done fucking 2 laps.
That was a brand new shaft, brand new skeg.
Nah, skeg
The
wasn't quite
skeg was
brand new.
half brand new, so the plate was original, so it never bent the skeg before. It only mushroomed the back of the tube when the shaft bent. So Gary just cut the shaft off and put a new shaft on that. New tube on the skeg.
And now the plate's McStuffed.
Now the plate's bent. Yeah.
Twisted and fucked.
But yeah, that shaft in it has done fucking 2 laps. Well, 2 fast laps.
Yeah.
Who'd you get the shaft off?
Argo.
Okay.
It's a 630 stainless. Yeah, so they're nice shafts. I won't go anywhere else other than use those shafts because I've used them plenty of times and never
Brendan-
had any dramas.
Brendan Walsh actually told me that he's got some 1 inch and a quarter, inch and an eighth shafts in stock, too long so you can machine it down.
Yeah.
And it's that 630 grade steel.
Yeah.
So, that might be somewhere if you want to get some others as well.
Yeah,
But if Argo's ready to go, then it's fucking...
Yeah, well, I
You've already got the
messaged.
deal.
I messaged him on Saturday. I only texted him because it was a Saturday. Obviously, and most people don't work Saturdays, so I texted him, so I didn't ring him. And then he got back to me on Monday and said, "Yeah, I've got a shaft. I'm not in the shop right now, but when I get there, I'll let you know exactly what the go is." And I'll give Dad some money and send him up there and get another one.
You put a longer shaft and a longer skeg in that, didn't you? Like you lengthened the shaft,
Last
which
time,
then
yeah,
put length on the skeg tube.
yeah.
After you run that boat with Rob Pasala's prop, did you believe that you still needed to pull length out of that shaft, or that was then pretty good?
To be honest, I didn't do enough running to make a proper judgment on that.
The way
But
it looked like
it felt
it
felt pretty good.
That's good news.
Yeah. So where it is now and it's busted is about half an inch further back than where it was at Yarrawonga
Yeah.
and Mildura and
Which we
Berry.
think was
So,
too far.
Which I thought was too far, which is why I asked for it longer. So it's almost back to there. So yeah, I think it's pretty good.
That's cool.
Yeah, but now I've just got to fix it all. I don't know what damage is done to the boat yet. I know there's a couple of things underneath there. They're only small, but obviously you can't really see much because the trailer's black. The bottom of the boat's black. You can't see through half the trailer.
Yeah.
So, but the little piece I can see, it was the same as last time, really, just where the blades hit the boat. It doesn't look as bad as last time. Last time the blade sort of punched a little hole through the boat, but this one looks like it's sort of just skipped across the floor and just taken a big gouge out. So that's not that big of a deal. And the same thing up near the log. So because I run an aluminium log, so it's not fiberglass. I think is good too because I think that stops the boat from fully just ripping. Like most other people that throw a blade, it rips the log out of the boat. So it hasn't done that, but it's cracked it just in front of where the log is under the boat, just a little bit forward. Did that last time and I repaired it, and it's done the exact same thing again. So
And
There'll be some stress going through there.
yeah,
oh, shit, yeah.
absolutely.
Shit, yeah.
But I think, as you said, the fact that it's bolted in, that log's bolted in, that means that, well, you don't have to do fiberglass repairs. You just bolt another log back on it.
No, well the log's
The
fine.
log doesn't. Yeah,
The log's fine.
Glass still breaks.
It's the glass around the
It
log.
has still broken the glass.
Yeah. Well,
around.
it's
Sorry.
just cracked it. It hasn't really. It hasn't even gone right through the boat. It's only cracked like the outer couple of layers.
Yep.
So just fang over it with the grinder until there's no more white bits left, and
glass back
fill it
over
back up again.
Glass it or
Yeah.
just bucket?
Yeah, no, glass it. Yeah, I checked out me repairs from last time, and they all look like they held in there. So
Well,
that's all. That's all good.
that's an indication that you're doing all right.
Yeah, it was a lot less of a hit than what the Yarrawonga one was.
Well, it always depends on where it breaks too. When we had Gen 3, me were just hurning up and down the river, and we threw a blade, and the blade didn't even touch the boat. It just disappeared.
Yeah.
And there was a big vibration through the boat and that was it.
Yeah.
You can it's a rotating piece that can either spin and hit
Yeah,
the
go,
boat
yeah.
or it can just go and kill a fish.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'll get her repaired and have another go.
So is the prop now a trophy or like is
Yeah.
it really
can't fucking
No,
use
what
it.
I'm getting at is like it's going to be able to come off that shaft or it's going to be cut the shaft off.
Oh, it probably could come off the
You'd get
shaft.
it off
but
the shaft,
well,
but you-
there's not really any need to. The shaft's fucked.
Just chop the
It'll roll
shaft
a lot
and
out.
You're not
let
going
it
to use
come
none
in.
of it. So
I'll probably do exactly the same thing as I did last time. It's all disconnected from the gearbox because it ripped it out of the gearbox. So I'll just undo the collar on the prop shaft, take the silicon fucking coupling off the front, take me rudder out, jam me jack between the hull and the fucking propeller and just jack the thing out of the floor. And then just put that whole piece on me wall again.
Yeah, and the other thing I was going to mention is when you put the prop shaft back in the boat, what's the thing you remember?
What do you mean?
The bullet. Remember last time you put the shaft back in and forgot the bullet?
No, I tried to put the
pull it
bullet.
all back out?
I tried to put. Oh no, I didn't forget the bullet.
You had to pull the shaft all the way back out to slide the bullet back on.
No, did I do that?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't put the bullet on. I didn't end up putting it on.
Oh, you didn't run it at all?
No, I couldn't get it on. I don't know. I've never had it on a shaft. I got two nice bullets that are made, but I couldn't get them to go over the start of the shaft.
Really?
So I ended up just fucking don't worry about it.
Well,
I don't
can
think
it-
you need them anyway.
no, you got one in the boat anyway.
I think it's better the one in the boat.
Which one?
Just the normal,
Just normal
just the
lock
normal collar.
If you got enough room inside the boat, that's all you should need.
Just that? You're talking about just the
The main reason is
clamp on the shaft?
yeah. So the main reason, like I've busted 3 blades now, and well, 2 on that boat and 1 on another boat, and every single time that collar's stopped it, and
And it's pulled out of the collar,
pulls
out
out of the
clamp.
gearbox.
As long as you've
The
got
only
enough
one that
room.
didn't pull out of the gearbox was the Yarrawonga one, but it pulled the back of the gearbox off.
How does it pull out of the gearbox? How
the
does the
coupling.
shaft pull out of the coupling?
Just there's that much weight on it, I suppose.
It's-
Just
is it
bang.
Grub screwed?
No,
It's
no,
not
it's
cross
just,
bolted?
just clamped. Yeah, it was just like a normal
normal lock collar.
coupling.
My lock collar's got 4 grub screws in it, 2 in the gearbox shaft, the gearbox output shaft,
Yeah,
2
right. No, mine's
in the
not
prop
grub.
shaft,
No, mine's not grub screw
and then
at
it's
all.
also got 2 cross bolts that intercept the shaft.
No, mine's not
you want it,
done at
you
all.
want it to come out of your shaft.
Yeah, I purposely make mine so it can come out if that happens.
It's supposed to not come out so it doesn't come back and I'm saying like you've
That's
got
what-
away
yeah,
with
That's
it.
what
But
everyone says.
That's
It
what the lock
should-
collar's for.
It shouldn't. You should have it locked in there so it can't hit the rudder. But what happens when you lock it in there and you still got an engine that's running, like mine? You end up still rotating a shaft that's bent like fuck with a blade with one ear on it, and you make shit heaps worse.
And I think that's so. I think the biggest issue is we don't talk about it like this.
I did. The
That
very
sort of-
first time I did it, I wrote a letter to the APBA. I wasn't part of the APBA at that point. I wrote a letter to the APBA to say, oh, you might want to look into this because my first one was not violent at all. Like that was in me 5 litre boat. Fair enough, it's a fair bit slower and not as much horsepower. But that was at full tilt at the end of the straight, just before I was about to back off for the corner and the blade let go. And all the boat did was just pull in the water and then pop back up and just coasted fucking straight.
I've always thought hold the thing to the gearbox, and then the other option was if it pulls the ass out of the gearbox, then stop the shaft from coming out. Which is why we used to run a bullet, and now we use the I can't remember his business name. The bloke up at Bundaberg, Trevor, that works with Josh. He's got the compression style bullet, and that
Yeah, so,
clamps onto the shaft.
A bullet. So the way I run mine, and I was told this by a certain gearbox manufacturer, I won't tell you which one, and they said when you put it together, put that lock collar far enough away from your log so that if your propeller does break, it will pull it out of the box and disengage it, and it won't hit your rudder.
Yeah,
the thing
that's-
will stop it.
We've spoken about that a fair few times.
Yeah, so I've done that every single time since he said that to me, and exactly the same things happened every time it's pulled out of the gearbox, except for the Yarrawonga one. It pulled back the gearbox off, but the whole lot always got stopped by that collar. Now, if you put a bullet on your shaft, I can understand the benefits of running a bullet. Like it breaks the water a little bit nicer over your skeg and all the rest of that sort of stuff. But if you've got to run that bullet that far forward to stop your shaft coming back, it's going to stay in the gearbox.
We have ours, I think it's 20, no, it's not 20 mil. It is a fair way away. So it's less distance between the back face of the prop to the rudder. So you say half that
that's
distance.
all you need. So you need it to disengage from the gearbox. You need the spacing between your stops to be far enough to not come out of the gearbox, far enough to come out of the gearbox, but not far enough that it hits your rudder.
That's right.
But people keep telling me the inside one, oh, that'll just rip that off and whatever else. Never has it.
And you've never had it rip
once.
off?
No. And it's not hit the rudder once.
You've tested it?
Yeah. Perfect. Even the other one where I didn't have the brace on the back of the gearbox because I don't think they're really needed. And it pulled the back of the gearbox off because the gearbox was obviously the weakest point because it was just a shitty, thin cast gearbox. It still didn't pull out.
Now, what this has done
pulled
now,
right back. It pushed the log gland, like the seal and everything, squashed up all the rubber hose all the way back to the log. And it's still at home like that right now. I haven't even pulled it apart.
Yeah, I wouldn't have either. I would have told the thing to get stuffed and
So I washed it. Yeah.
That's exactly what I did.
Yeah, I'll continually set mine up like that because that's happened to me 3 times now, and every
you've
single
tested it.
time's been fine.
Now, the other question I wanted to ask was, you were at Yarrawonga without a gearbox brace.
Mm-hmm.
You were at Dargle with a gearbox brace.
Mm-hmm.
Yarrawonga, you pulled the arse out of the gearbox. Do you believe that the brace helped you to stop pulling the arse out of the gearbox?
No, it was broken too anyway.
I don't know.
The gearbox is broken or the
Gearbox
brace is
brace.
broken?
The brace is broken.
I don't care if
but-
the brace is broken. It hasn't pulled the arse out of the box.
But it's. I don't think it's related.
It's a billet
Really?
box. It's a different box too.
I reckon the gearbox brace is broken from the vibration. So how I hold it forward is just a couple of rose joints, like arm
Yes.
joints. So they're attached to the plate and the front plate, and they're aluminium, so they're not a steel.
Aluminium rose joints.
Aluminium rose joints, and they're only thin over the top of it. So and it's just pulled that part of the thing off.
It's just broken the rose joint.
Just broken the rose joint.
And
So I
after
reckon
the
that's
rose
happened
joints,
just from vibration.
after the rose joint's broken, it's damaged the brace, or the
No,
rose
the
joint's
brace
other
is fine. It's just
The
hanging
rose-
in the floor.
okay.
It's attached still to one side, but not the other side.
the rose joint's the only thing that broke.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But the difference in the gearbox is one's cast and one's billet.
Well, the billet box should handle a lot more load.
Yeah. So, like I said, I haven't pulled nothing apart yet, but something is not happy with the gearbox because there's gear oil in the floor. The box still looks like it's fully intact. So
You've
I'm
upset
hoping
the gearbox and now it's crying.
it's maybe just a seal or something
Yeah.
from the over rev, potentially. That's what I'm hoping anyway. It all still rotates and sounds good. Like, well, the engine was still idling afterwards, and it's obviously turning all the gears, and there was no noises or anything like that. So, and it didn't have a leak in it when I put it in the boat. So,
As
the oils come from somewhere.
As horrible as they sound, because we know what they're doing, a blown big block over revving sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, well, mine probably sounds really bad because it's hitting a rev limiter.
I'm hearing yours going. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I've got
I
a rev
had-
limiter set pretty low.
Angry.
It's set at fucking 8,000 RPM, so it blips to it pretty easily if you get it out of the water. And yeah, it just sounds terrible when you hit a rev limiter on anything.
Yeah. I just hear that exhaust note. It's, I don't know. I've always thought that rev limiter. I've always thought the rev limiter sounded cool.
No, it fucking sounds
I
bad.
don't want it sitting on a rev limiter,
Sounds-
but you don't
sounds
hear it very
terrible.
often anyway.
Yeah. Where I've got my rev limiter, some of the other blokes probably rev theirs that far.
What are you
Easily.
setting yours to?
No, on the weekend it was 73.
Yeah, no, I think we're at 6,800.
Oh, yeah. Somewhere between 7 and 75
Yeah.
I'd be happy with. If it wanted to go to 8,000, I'd probably let it go to 8,000, but that'd be... But some guys like running them at 8,000.
Oh, Michael, you can't hurt borrowed gear. You've
Can I-
tried.
Can I borrow yours then?
Well, you were going to borrow my boat for a little while, about 5 days until you chickened out.
I got offered another boat too.
Did
on
ya?
the weekend?
Not going to talk about it.
No,
No, it won't happen either.
no, because I don't want to. I
Yeah.
don't want to.
Too much work.
The problem is like the thing that I always had in my mind as well. Like you put someone else in your boat, and it goes well. It's because someone else has put their gear in your boat, or like because you're like someone else is in your boat, and then you're sitting there with your dick in your hand, going, "Well, now I'm
My stuff's shit."
now I'm a loser." So you might as well just deal with the shit you got. I've always sort of thought like I'd like to see, like I even sort of thought when we were starting out, we went up to the Ray Walmsley event up at Raymond Terrace, the first one where Breton had an overheat in the cell. The next day, as we were driving in, I looked at Troy Marland and he was just farting around in the pits. And I was going to say, come and jump in the boat and take it for like, just race it. And I considered that. And then driving home, I thought that would have been an awesome thing for us, for Troy to go, well, your boat's a shitbox. This is what I would do. At the time, it wasn't a good boat.
Yeah,
I've always thought that I probably should have, but then I also knew that I couldn't afford to fix it if he broke it. And it's not up to him to fix it if he breaks it.
no. But if you're going to break it, it's
It's
going
gonna
to break it.
break
whether it's-
regardless.
It's always
who's
gonna
in
break.
whoever,
Yeah,
yeah.
that goes through your head as well. But when you've got the thing that you can't afford to run already, and something that's super special to you, you don't really sort of want to throw someone else in it. Now I've sort of got other minds about that, but at that time I was like, no, I don't want someone else in my boat.
I'd be
Even
happy
if
to
it
stick
was Troy.
someone else in mine that I thought could give me some decent feedback. The only problem is, I think it's that much of a piece of shit. I reckon someone will tip it on its lid.
You reckon it's that
Yeah,
fighting you that much?
yeah. So I'm just doing it because I'm kind of used to it, and I'm just gonna fluff around until I get it to do something. But yeah, anyone else thinks that sort of, I guess if you explained it to them, they'd probably warm up to the idea. But if you just said, like, imagine just saying to Crossy, "Go, oi, just take me back for a lap and tell me what you reckon."
Well, he would have done
100%
that.
it'd be on its lid if it was mine, because I know the thing handles like a shit box.
I'm pretty sure he jumped into some boats that weren't that flash and made them look pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah, they still
but
turned.
yeah, you can
And it
still
doesn't
drive
turn
them. Mine
properly.
just won't. You got
You got to go a bit slower into the corner.
Well, Pugs is a pretty good driver, and he drives the other one. And he can't. Well, he fucking sunk it, didn't he?
All but put it on its lid, yeah.
He
Got
struggled
close.
to drive the
We got close to putting it on
Well,
the side.
he got it on its side and
other
Busted the
Bradley
boat,
boat.
yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was me shit hot lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hot laps.
That was fucking mine. Anyway. It was me fucking weekend, really.
Done and dusted. Lucky we had another boat to keep going until Sunday morning.
I'm gonna come back with turbos. There's a fucking rumor I'm starting.
Will your dad allow it?
I got given another good rumor that I could start too, but
Start it.
This is your show. It's our show. We can start whatever we want.
no, I won't. It was a good idea, but
I believe in you.
I think everyone will see straight through it anyways.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, anyways, Doug was good. That
Yeah,
race.
The first heat of the NDC was a fucking
Fucking
cracker.
cracker, wasn't it?
I reckon that's one of the fucking
That'd be the
best
best
races
race
I've
of the
seen here
weekend.
for a long time.
Yeah.
It definitely would have been the fastest race I've seen for a long time.
Yeah. With,
For Madness to run third
yeah.
and
Mr. Big.
make no mistakes, drive it beautifully for 3 laps, you know it's a fast race.
Yeah, that's right.
And there was 2 boats in front of him. That makes the whole race pretty fucking fast, I reckon.
That was the first blown race of the weekend?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so the reason that Leydon didn't make it into that was he shit the battery. Actually, he had that in the interview. Shit the battery on the at
Yeah,
the
so he
ramp.
missed his.
So he missed his
hot lap.
line in the lineup.
Yep.
And then so they
Got a
quickly
penalty for that.
got a penalty because they had to go and get a replacement battery,
Yep.
chuck it in and go and do his run. I think his run was top 2. I
Yeah,
think he
okay.
got second in
Yeah.
the hot lap, but obviously with the 5-second penalty, it put him, was it pole 1 in heat 2?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Don't remember. I know it was heat 2, so it wasn't bad enough to get into heat 3.
Yep. But then, so that puts your poles in the, that's why Leodon didn't make it into the first round.
Yeah.
But I think Ty Newton certainly showed his hand, didn't he?
After he come out of the first corner and went down the back straight, I just looked at Price and went, he's not here to fuck around. I was like, holy
fucking
shit.
moving.
That thing come out of the gates so fast.
I kind of thought it would be fast because they usually are.
Yep.
But I thought when it come to the corner, I thought, especially him being in lane 2, I thought it'll be a bit tight for him there. We'll probably get around him and then he'll have to try and run us down. But he just went round and fucking see ya.
Yeah, just kept going. And turned, even second lap, still turned into the shit.
Yeah.
And was still good.
And so that's sort of what I said in the interview that I did with him. I said this is an opportunity that most of the Americans that come out here don't get. He got the boat here, did some laps. Yeah, I know they had some problems, but then he was able to go away and then come back not that much later with a boat that had been rebuilt, ready to go.
Yeah.
No stress, turn up to the race meeting and race again. And especially at an event like Dargle, like that's a lot wider than what, say, like Windsor, where they mostly start at.
Yeah.
He was able to jump back into that same race boat, rebuilt, a lot of work done to it. That was perfect for the Yanks to be able to go and enjoy. And look, I wanted to see him get beaten only because that I'm Australian.
Because he's American.
But, mate, I was so happy to see it going fast because I
reckon it opened a few people's eyes up. Everyone would have went, holy fuck.
Yeah.
I expected it to be fast, don't get me wrong, but
same.
I don't expect to get around the track fast.
Yeah, that's what I sort of thought.
Yeah, I'm friends with Greg Stubbs and I talk to him a fair bit and I know how much workload that he'd had, especially working and then working on the boat. So to obviously see that boat successful over that weekend made me feel super happy because I know the workload. I know what he's gone through and the thing was successful.
What are they doing with it?
Pardon?
What are they doing with it now?
Well, at the moment, they're pumped. They're ready to come back to Windsor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
right.
so they're-
it's still staying here then.
Yeah, so the one that they ran over the weekend, it hurt on Sunday afternoon. I don't know if that's real flash to rebuild. That's up to them. But when we spoke to Craig Cook, he's got enough, like 2 or 3 engines ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they popped a blower belt in the second race.
Yeah, I remember that's why he stopped. But he was up. He finished the first 2, or he finished the first one.
The second one had issues.
Second one had issues, and then the third one he broke the engine.
No, the third one he finished that too.
And then the fourth one he broke. That's right. On the Sunday for the King of the River, he broke
Yeah.
the engine,
Yeah.
which means he got 2 good races.
Yeah.
And it's fast.
Yeah, but like I said, that was the most impressive race I've seen for a long time.
It was incredible.
Like to me, Troy's still the goat of blown boat racing.
And that boat just
Like
looked awesome, didn't it?
It's mint. It sits up beautifully. Sits perfect all the time, and he can drive it really well too. You can see when he's coming down the straight, like the front straight, like sort of towards you, sort of thing. You can see the boat sitting up and running, and you can just watch the butterflies, the engine. They're opening and closing, and just he's fluffing around that throttle the whole fucking time. And the boat doesn't even change attitude or nothing. It just doesn't lose any speed. It's just perfect the whole way.
It's like he's just...
And when someone can drive like that, and he did that for 3 laps, like the boat didn't get untidy or anything in those 3 laps, and there were still 2 boats in front of him.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking fast.
But they did come back out, I reckon, with a couple of fucking smaller teeth on the pulley.
Yeah, they would have... They would have...
Yeah, they
got
might
over
have,
it,
yeah.
But it just looked like an old shoe. Like he's just put his old pair of boots on and just jumped back in and just went again.
Yeah.
Like it didn't look like he was fighting that boat at all.
No.
Like it was something he knew exactly what it was all about.
Yeah, it's never...
So when I say
never
old
gets
shoe,
untidy or
when I
anything
say
like that.
old shoe, I'm not putting shit on the boat at all. I'm saying like he clearly wasn't doing anything new. It was exactly what he remembered.
Yeah.
So we've got the points out of the weekend. So we've got Odin. Odin finished with the most points.
These are unofficial
Unofficial.
at the minute.
Madness with second amount of points and laid on with the third amount of points.
Yeah, so I think Odin just got that through the hot laps because he qualified one.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Troy would have had more points in the races.
So what
Because
have we?
Troy got a win, a second and a third.
You reckon it was the second or the third?
Yeah, and Odin got 2 seconds and a third.
Okay.
But that only puts him sort of 1 point behind Troy.
But then he would have had
But then like
2 or 3
three
extra
or
points.
4 points
Yeah.
in
For the
front of
pole.
him
Yeah.
on the pole. Yeah,
That's why the poll's definitely beneficial too.
yeah. Close shit.
Yeah.
Spectacular event. Absolutely awesome event.
Even the 6-litre racing was good, but fuck, lock and load was fast.
Yeah.
Well, it started the weekend, right? Then they all started fucking shitting themselves
Yeah,
and
well.
falling out.
Sunday was a bit of a rough day.
I'd like to go over what our guesses were for our predictions were for last weekend. I think we put money on it too.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I lost the unlimited one
Who did you
because
put money on?
Joel took Odin.
Odin.
Okay.
Pretty sure I took lock and load though in 6-litre.
Did you?
No, I didn't. But I thought you won't remember who you took in
No,
the 6-litre.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember who I took.
I know. who
You
I
took Rastus.
Okay.
I know, I can remember that.
Because I think we were talking
So
about
you
how
took James. Clarkey.
No, I didn't.
Who else did you take?
Sick puppy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, he didn't.
Yeah,
how'd that go?
it's about as good as me. Got through hot laps.
Um,
Well, actually, he got through hot laps. I think.
so I didn't know that Rero wasn't driving. I didn't know that Omen was the
Not until I know.
Guest
I knew
driver.
Until down there, I think. Yeah.
and then the
So what are you
the-
saying? That bet's null and void.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
Yeah. But the other guest driver was your father-in-law.
Yeah, well, that was
Yeah.
only because of James
That-
had a fucking baby on Friday.
Yeah, that happened Friday. So was it Thursday he got the call, did he?
Thursday night, yeah. I was having beers with him.
And he got the call when
And no, he just mustn't have been long before we went to bed. And then he's got the call at midnight or something
oh wow.
and flew out 5 a.m.
So he's just run back to the
Boys dropped
Yeah,
him at
so-
the airport. Yeah.
So we probably should tell everybody what's happened.
well,
'Cause
we're getting at that, yeah.
So,
So-
he's had a new family member arrive.
Oh,
His-
9
his-
weeks.
Yeah, 9 weeks early.
Yeah, his little baby.
I hope there was no problems when I
I don't know. He said everything. I messaged him and said everything's good.
smack.
Yeah.
Fletcher, his name is.
Welcome to the world, Fletcher.
Yeah, congratulations, James.
Congratulations, James and team. Now, that's sort of good news, though. I did laugh about it on the Saturday interviewing Pugs because I said that Dave Clark gave me the excuse that he wasn't going to be racing at Windsor because James was supposed to have a baby that weekend. And I
Yeah.
said to Chris, well, he doesn't have an excuse now, so that means he's racing at Windsor. So we've got another entry. Tough enough's coming to Windsor.
Maybe.
That's what I got. That's what I'm taking.
I dare say he'll be a bit busy with a 9-week preemie baby.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if they're out of the hospital yet.
It's only a stir up, Dave. So Rastus got second and Ruder's got third, but Ruder's had a bit of a mishap too, didn't he?
I
Hurt
don't know what he hurt, but yeah. I actually know he did melt a piston.
melted piston, but
Yeah,
that was
that's
after the NDC round. That was in the
That was
Albert
Saturday.
Corn, I think.
Yeah,
That thing
Sunday
was
morning.
cranking pretty quick too.
That was
Yeah,
moving.
that was quick, yeah.
Well, he was the fastest time in hot laps.
He got pole.
Yeah, he
It
did,
is,
yeah.
yeah.
That's sick.
Not
Yeah,
by
no.
much at all either, I don't think.
I think
Lock and Load
The-
just had some fucking legs on it.
it was the older dudes that got like the top 4 poles.
Lock and Load was
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, it would be.
Remember last time we were talking, like last week, we were talking that Lock and Load had a couple of issues.
Yeah, well,
And
that's-
I was
That's why
wondering.
none of us picked him.
I was
sort of
nervous. I was nervous about sort of what they were dealing with, but then he comes out and smacks everyone's ass. I was like, "That's the go."
And he
I was
changed.
stoked.
He changed from macabre to do injection on Sunday.
yeah.
Swapped it over
Yeah.
for the Alpcorn.
Yeah.
Did he get the Alpcorn?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did win the race.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
He did win the race, but he didn't win the.
I'm not saying anything else.
Yeah, there was a couple of engine sealing issues through the tunnel boats as well, I heard.
Engine sealing issues.
Yeah. There was a couple of
I know there was lots of fucking crashes.
There was a fair few stacks in the tunnel boats.
I didn't know there was any engine issues.
Yeah, well, that's the story I heard. That was the story I heard on Sunday. And
No, I think they were driving issues.
No, there were heaps of driving issues.
it was driving issues, was it?
Yeah. So there was heaps false started
Oh, really?
and
Changing lanes.
changing lanes,
Driving after the finish.
driving after the finish. I think 5 got disqualified. That's what number I heard. I don't know how true that is, but
Fucking outboarders.
That's
I
quite
got
funny.
told in the end it might have only been 2 or 3 because I got told in the end Reese won. Neil's in like 3rd or 4th.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
So,
So yeah, there was two.
I just sit in the
jumps.
pits working on whatever boat I'm working on while the outboards are running. And I'm just listening to the commentary and then I hear, oh, someone's fucking barrel rolled or he's crashed into here or someone's done this. And I quickly look out and go, have I fucking worked on that one before? Because if
Am I
I
painting
have,
it
it
soon?
means it's more fucking work for me.
You'll have work because Mitch rolled
Yeah.
on the last corner, literally coming down for the checker.
Yeah, he was doing all right too. Wasn't he? For a second or something?
3rd, I think.
Yeah.
Second or
yep.
3rd.
So
yeah.
on that, so the story on that was I was working with AFA radios over the weekend.
Yep.
So the radio that I was using was connected wirelessly to my phone. So when I'm recording the video,
Yep.
you're recording the audio. I'd just get one mic and slap it up against the tent that I was standing under. And then the other mic was connected to the radio. So when I'm recording, you can hear both
Yep.
parts of
Yeah.
both parts that they're added. So I'm recording Mitch, but I had to start late. Like I sort of set it all up really fast, and I didn't put my phone in Do Not Disturb. So I'm recording him having a really good race, and down the back straight on his last lap, phone call came in and it stopped the video, and then he crashes.
Yeah, right.
I was going to say, he didn't get his radio after he barrel rolled
Well, I didn't get any of it.
because there were some choice words in there.
Yeah.
I can guarantee there would have been. How did you know that?
There's an onboard.
Oh,
You can just,
yeah,
you
okay.
just hear his muffled voice in the.
That was a quick rollover. That was fucking fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was bang.
So he sort of come into the corner and it sort of looked like it tripped over a
Didn't
bit.
trim in.
You reckon
He-
that? Oh, that's right. He had trim issues.
He told me he wasn't even sure of a barrel roll when he first come out of the thing because it happened that quick.
Yeah, right.
He thought it might have just like went right up on its side and fell flat again.
Yeah.
But he
I was
went-
still running.
It went all the way over and then back
Yeah.
on its
Yeah,
deck
it's
again.
back on his legs.
Poor bugger. Did a heap of work to that boat. It actually looked pretty nice. The couple of subtle changes.
Yeah, I
He
finished it on Wednesday.
He did a new Versal, like a new Versal
Yeah, I've seen that.
pictures.
Yeah.
Look good. And then
Corey went up the bank,
Corey.
broke steer. And
Yeah, I
fucking
saw
hit the
that.
bank.
There were like I wasn't watching, and then all of a sudden Corey sitting up against the
Yeah, hit,
other side of the river. I'm
hit
like,
a tree.
what are you doing there? Did he damage the boat?
Yeah, pickle fork off.
Oh shit, that's more work for you. Or do
No,
you
you
not
won't.
paint
No,
your
I
boats?
haven't worked on those ones.
Okay,
I don't need to work on those ones either if you're listening.
Greg Lambert. I know someone that can paint a boat.
I've got plenty of
They're,
other jobs.
they're all wrapped, them ones.
Okay, that's all right. That's a contrast printing job then.
I look at those heats and I've painted more than half the field. Not full boats, but at least touched up.
And then we've got Bailey Cropper with the Mirage boat.
Yeah, he went over.
So
yeah.
he was actually going quite well when he stacked it as well. He's come into the corner behind Simon and just dropped the nose. I don't think it was anything between them. They were just racing hard and dropped the nose, and he's just gone like sideways
Clipped him,
over.
run into him.
He did clip him.
Oh fuck yeah!
Okay, so
Smoked the engine.
I smoked Simon's engine.
Yeah, bent all the steering arms in, fucked all the cow.
Well, that's
Did a
shit.
fair bit of damage
No,
to
that's-
him. Both boats. Were,
Yeah, well, Bailey's boat, the whole like the front of the pickle fork was all broken off.
yeah, that's because of the steering arm.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised.
It's a pretty solid part to hit, I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah, did a bit of damage. Simon didn't come back out.
he didn't race after that.
No.
Well, that's no good. Hate seeing shit getting damaged, but those tunnel boat drivers, they certainly like damage and shit.
They've got nice people that repair them, I guess.
I wouldn't say nice.
They
They
got
got people that can repair them.
Quick and efficient.
I don't think it's long till the next one.
Where's the next round?
Wasman's Ferry.
Wasn't Ferry.
That'll be a good rent.
New South Wales Ski Garden or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that, yeah.
That was where
end of this month or mid this month.
That was where the VMV
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
VMV was a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
So then they ran the X100 NDC down there as well. In the final, so I've got the information here. As far as I know, it's right. Mike Godsell won the last race, like the A main. Mike Godsell in what's that one? Moonshine. Jordan Davis driving Eagle, and Mick McArdle. What's Mick's boat called? I know Mick, and I cannot remember the bloody name of his boat.
Mick McArdle.
Is that undecisive?
Could be. Yeah.
The Burgundy
Yeah.
capsule boat. I'm
Yep.
pretty sure that's why I can't
Yep.
remember, because it's a brand new boat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Undecisive, I think it's called.
Something like
Mick
that.
looking bit of gear. That's the
It's a Thurger boat.
well, it was a Everingham, like a Brucey looking hull, and then it had the Thurger's bloody capsule, like the
I think it's a Thurger
Child's Play
boat.
style
Yeah,
capsule.
Thurger might have built
Was a
the boat.
Thurger.
I'm
was
pretty sure
actually
it's a Thurger boat. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
I
I'm
thought.
not sure.
Well, he did do a capsule fit out in a Brucey as well. I think that was a blue one for the team that the friction boat,
Yeah.
nutcase
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that. They've got that out there as well.
Yeah. Okay.
But he's just sitting around doing nothing. No different to Sicko.
Yeah. And
That
Fury.
sucks. Well, no. The Sicko
Yeah,
blue
but I'm just
Child's
talking
Play.
about sitting around doing nothing.
Yeah, well,
They've
that's
got
on,
a couple out there.
yeah, they do have a fair few boats out there. Good boats too.
Yeah.
But yeah, the White Fury boat's doing nothing, and also the Orange Fury boat's doing nothing. Well, the Orange Fury boat's getting a shitload of work done to it at the moment. So the round points, Mick McArdle got first, Mick Godsell in the Moonshine boat got second, and round of applause, Anthony Nibbs rounded out third in Eliminator.
That's pretty good.
I
isn't
think
it?
that's pretty bloody cool.
So I think there was a lot of people that
There's
broke
a lot of
speed and shit.
breakouts. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the hot laps, so this is a bit of information I got down here. In the hot laps, 5 boats broke speed, so that means Unforgiven went from 6th through to 2nd due to disqualifications.
Yeah, right.
That's his boat name.
Unforgiven.
Unforgiven. What did I call it?
Undecided, I think.
Undecided.
Well,
I can't remember.
that was wrong, and it's Unforgiven. Anyway, yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, X100.
Before we move on from sport, one of our outboard friends, well, his son
His
Rory
son,
rung a question through the other week.
He was actually saying he was supposed to be sending a few more, but he was a sook, so don't be a sook, Rory. Send
Yeah,
him through.
so Peter Zala, this Saturday, if you're around the Hawkesbury this Saturday, get to the Richmond racetrack because
the
they've got
showground.
they've got a fight night on there.
Either or, I don't know which one. What was that? But Michael knows.
Oh, I'd say it'd be the race course.
Where would they fight at the racecourse? In the function centre?
Yeah, probably inside there somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
They're side by side anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, that area.
Yeah, there's a fight night on, and it's his very, very first fight. So if I didn't have something on,
Yeah.
I'd be 100% going to see how he went and cheering him on.
Yeah.
I reckon it'll be a good night.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Anyway, if you're hanging around, go and check that out.
Yep.
Good luck, Peter.
Good luck, Pete.
Hope you do good.
We believe in you.
All right. So before we move into clear as day, clear as mud, we better do another drink review.
Oh yeah.
Oh, forgot.
So Rusty Penny Brewing again. This is the one we got this week.
I actually had a few people over the weekend say how much they're stinging for a drink at Rusty Penny, and they do some fairly good barbecue food there too. So
Smoked meats.
smoked.
Yeah. So
I've heard Joel's pretty good at smoking meat.
yeah, particularly sausage.
Loves a nice big Kransky. Anyway, no. So a few people over the Dargle weekend actually mentioned how much they were keen to go for a feed and a drink at Rusty Penny. So the drink review is working.
All right. So this one here, it's a sour. Can you see that on the TV? I'm not very good at showing shit on the
Is
TV.
that a little bit closer?
It's just a light shit.
Strawberry guava sour, 6.9%.
She's up there.
two standard drinks in one can.
She's a strong one.
So it's going to knock us around a little bit. So we might be slurring a little bit here. I'll read the blurb on the back. It's a little hard to read because of
Hate him, like, because he doesn't really drink.
the writing's a little bit hard to read because it's in like not a super contrasting colour and it's very small running writing, but I'll see how we go. Bursting with juicy guava and ripe strawberry character, this vibrant sour balances bright tropical fruit with refreshing tartness. Light-bodied and I can't really read that word. Effervescent.
Effervescent?
Yeah, that one. It delivers layers of sweet berry flavour, tangy citrus notes, and a crisp, clean finish that keeps you coming back for more. So it sounds good.
Sounds strong as shit.
Sounds good. So let's
You got some fresh cups?
get your cups ready, Hayden, and we'll pour her in. It smells a bit beerish.
I think sour is beer, isn't it?
Is it?
We should just have two
wouldn't
cups
have
and
thought-
one. You have
Hey,
a
it
can.
sounded, I didn't think it was going to be beer.
Maybe it's going to be beer.
I think it is beer the way it's foamy.
I think
Well,
it
it's
is a beer.
but I like the smell.
It's foamy as shit.
Badly poured. Ooh,
It's
that's
kinda
good.
so-
Yeah. That
Cup's nearly
guava.
bloody full, but
It's probably the best beer I've tasted, but I'm not a beer person, so the more it tastes not like beer, the more I like it.
it's sour.
It's definitely sour.
I don't think I've got any beer yet. It's just foam.
So you're getting fired for the pours, it sounds.
Well, I probably poured it wrong because I thought I was pouring
Yeah.
like a vodka or something.
Yep. You glugged it a bit.
That's all right.
Bad. It's a bit sour for my taste, but
Yeah, because it is so sour, I probably couldn't have.
yeah, I couldn't have two. Like
I couldn't just
two
drink
of
a
them.
carton of them
Nah.
of a night.
Yeah, well, I'm once again, I'm enjoying it. But I'm not
No,
like
I
I'm
like
not,
it. Like I said, it's the less it tastes like beer, the more I will like it.
Yeah, it's definitely not a beer at all taste. I don't think.
I'm struggling to actually understand what the base is. Like, it's not a vodka sort of lemonade base. It does still taste like a type of beer. I think sour is a beer.
Is it? It poured like a beer, so I'm going to go with it's a beer. It just sounded like it wasn't when you say strawberry guava. Sounds like a energy drink.
Yeah.
And
Definitely not an
that's a
easy
bit-
They
drink.
take nothing like beer. No, that's all right though. All right, thanks for another one this week. We'll
Send it over if you don't
tell you
want it.
next week. I can't wait to get to the banana stout one.
Oh, yeah. Sensational.
Well, I'm not a massive fan of banana flavored shit, but
No.
So do you guys?
We'll
you guys
see.
will drink a Guinness?
I will. Yeah,
No. I don't like
You can't handle Guinness.
Nah.
Joel's unseasoned. Joel just drinks one beer.
I
and
just
that's
drink beer. Just a normal beer.
So if you'll drink a Guinness, Mick, I reckon I can't see why stout. Like,
Yeah,
I can't,
it's a
can't
It's
see
the,
why you're
it's the
struggling with
banana
stout.
flavour that's going to knock me around, I reckon.
Oh, you'd love a bit of banana in your mouth.
Oh.
Beautiful.
All right.
Right, in the next one.
Let's get into clear as day, clear as mud.
Clear as day, clear as mud, rule book review.
All right, thank you to Addicted Marine Performance Parts once again.
Did you guys see his stand?
I did. I got a little brochure off him too, with all these parts on it. He showed
Yes.
me some stuff, and
There's a fair few parts on that brochure.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a nice
It's-
little
we're lucky
kit up.
when we're fucking around with Brennan's boat that needed a longer cavrod arm.
Yep.
For the bar. So we rang Mikey up. It's like, you wouldn't happen to have one in that bag. He goes, actually, I do.
Well, there's first sale for the weekend.
Yep.
He was getting heaps of people come up
Yeah.
buying stuff. Yeah.
He's even got an air system, like air cab system,
Yep.
yeah, so he's
same
Just
as what
that.
he's got. Yeah.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, you can just buy it off the shelf.
Yep.
Yep.
Pretty good.
If you need bits, go and speak to Mikey.
He even did a a thingy saying like his brochure up for chopper.
Oh yeah.
So it's got like colours and what you're sending and this and that and all
Yep.
the little bits and pieces.
Yep.
So he's going to give the chopper so you can write down what you're sending
Yeah.
and whatnot.
And
Yeah,
that's
that's
what I
the
was
idea.
saying. Like, Mikey will work in with, like, if you want it anodized, you order it off Mikey. Mikey will send it straight to Chops,
Yeah.
and
Then on send it.
then Chops can unsend it from there. So you can actually get your stuff ordered
whatever you
and
want.
Yeah.
anodized at the same time.
His shirt's pretty good too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they look
I
good.
meant to get one off him, but
Yeah,
I
I
didn't.
forgot.
Yeah. just
I had
got
it in my
bit
car for a
busy
while.
towards the end of the weekend.
Probably
Yeah.
could have just stolen one.
He had a shitload of stickers that.
Oh, they got-
I pumped a few of them round. Some
Yeah,
places.
heaps of boats, fair few cars
Yeah,
got
pickle.
the stickers. Yeah.
Peppered.
Yeah, the bars. I stuck one on both bars. Stuck one on a couple of seats at the barn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was handing them around everywhere.
Yeah.
Anyone I was seeing that was walking past here.
Yeah,
Should
yeah.
have stolen some stickers for myself.
I've
Like
got.
a box full of them.
I've still got some at home too. So when I'm wandering around somewhere,
Yeah,
can
I think
pin
my-
one on a toilet or something.
Maybe room on this laptop here for a little.
Yep, probably.
Yeah, I was stuck I had a handful of them, but I put them down somewhere. I think.
Yeah. All right, we'll get
Love
into
it.
the rule this week. So we're not throwing the dart at the board this week because if you remember, or if you're an avid listener, you remember we said last week we'll finish off the second half of the 806 rules. So here goes. 806.04 rescue and course boats. That's just a heading, so it doesn't really need to be clear. Or it does need to be clear, but you understand. 806.041. There must be a minimum of 2 rescue or course boats present on the course.
Clear.
Pretty clear.
Minimum of 2 rescue or course boats. Not sure I like the wording of that.
Yeah, because they still be just rescue boats, but
Well, there should be a minimum of 2 rescue boats. Course boats could just mean someone sitting at the end making sure someone doesn't drop past.
yeah, lollipop boats. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you just have 2 of them and no rescue boats, should be 2 of each.
That should be two
Or
rules.
at least 2 rescue boats. The rest of the boats is up to you.
Yeah.
It's a bit annoying. Anyway, it's clear, but I don't
Fair
like
enough,
it.
you reckon?
Don't like it.
Clear as day.
806.042. These boats should be positioned to minimise response time to an incident on the course. It's pretty straightforward, isn't it?
Clear as day.
So, where am I? 806.043. Each rescue and course boat must carry a minimum of 2 persons.
So either of them.
No, each boat.
Each one.
Each
So
boat's got to have 2 people.
each boat.
Yeah, like it
would
doesn't matter if
yeah.
it's a rescue boat or a course boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to have 2. Because obviously your course boat, like your course boat is like your tow boat.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the course boat has to have a driver and a fucking hook man.
Yeah.
Clear as day.
806.044. Each rescue and course boat, including personal watercraft, must be equipped with a fire extinguisher and salvage/tow ropes capable of supporting a submerged boat.
Yep.
It's pretty standard.
Mm-hmm.
That's the minimum equipment, so you can have more than that, I suppose.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you think should be there that's not?
Oh, not really. Not at a minimum.
Yeah.
At a minimum, they probably all should have, or at least one of the boats should have like an airbag system to float a boat.
That's what I was sort of thinking, but yeah, they all probably don't have to have that. So
No.
yeah,
I sort of think that maybe we should have. I remember the airbags were not at the ramp. I sort of think maybe the airbags should probably be stored
No, it should be the crash boat.
in a crash boat.
Yeah.
You reckon they should already be on the water?
Fucking 100%.
Well,
You crash it with the other end, you'll need it in the water, not at the ramp.
yeah, I know, but sort of at least you got them somewhere.
Yeah, in the
'Cause-
boat. On the ramp, on the
yeah. Well, you don't have
the
to
track.
have them anywhere. So
There's no rule for it.
no,
No, but that's what I said. They probably should have one on the boat.
The fact that they weren't
Yeah, but you couldn't put it in there because then each boat would have to have it. So,
them,
yeah. Anyway, that's clear.
Clear as day.
806.045. Two ropes must be...
Tow ropes.
Oh, yeah. Tow ropes must be fitted with a quick release type safety hook for easy attachment to the bow eye of the boat.
I love it when they've got a bit of
carabiner.
conduit. I love it when they've got a bit of conduit on the end of it too, so they can actually sort of reach out properly.
Hand you a 2 metre length of rope, yeah.
Yeah.
It is a good idea, so you're not throwing a fucking
I-
carabiner at you.
I reckon the best ones I've used aren't even quick release. They're just an S-bend.
Yeah, that's all they need to be.
At least
So
you can
just-
clip that on yourself, like
Well-
the tower can.
No, but you can hook it on and
anyone
hook it
can
off.
when you can
That's
pull
what I
it,
mean.
you
The
can pull it
tower
off
can
easier.
just put it on.
Well, the tow E would be the one unhooking it.
Unhooking it, but the tower can just go unhook.
Yeah. But if you've got to
Just
pull
give
it
it a
off
bit
when
of
you get back
slack.
to the ramp,
Yeah.
it's heaps easier with just that S shape than trying to
Yeah.
hold a carabiner in and turn it right
Yeah.
around and
Especially if you get somewhere like middle of the tire when it's fucking pumping.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
hard work to slow down and
Anyway.
get you in the right position, but yeah.
Clear.
Clear as day.
806.046. Each course boat / duty boat. Why'd they change it from
Yeah.
anyway? Each course boat / duty boat must display an identification / safety flag as described. This flag must be triangular and orange in colour. The flag must be displayed at a minimum of 1.8 metres above deck level in a position to be clearly visible.
I have never seen that ever.
Me either.
Nope. Must be
So
orange.
the problem I have with that, they give you these stipulations that it's got to be triangle, it's got to be orange, it's got to be 1.8 metres above deck level.
Well, how big is it?
It could be the size of a fucking 20-cent coin. It makes no sense, does it?
No.
It's clear.
It's
there's,
clear.
There's not enough information to
There's-
justify, to guarantee that it's going to be done right.
Yeah. Give us a size. Who cares? Why does it have to be a triangle? Who cares if it's square?
I've been trying to think of what the flag is, because there's a lot of different flags, like in boating.
Mm.
I just
But-
can't think of an orange triangle.
I don't know what they are. Probably should, but I don't. Anyway, it's clear.
Clear as day.
But give us a size. All right. 806.050. Firefighting equipment. That's another heading. 806.051. In addition to any firefighting equipment supplied at a venue, it is recommended that all boats include the following as part of their pit equipment: a minimum 20-litre bucket of water for use with methanol fuels, minimum 4.5 kilo ABE powder extinguisher with current certification. Pretty clear that.
That goes into, which we've never looked at, that I got told about when after you had the fire at Mildura, about water puts methanol out.
Mm. That's why Brandon took the bungs out.
Yeah. Which is why we should have just kept splashing water on the fucking thing.
Brendan took the bungs out where?
It's a bit hard to splash water that far up, but
Yeah.
you could have had a go. But all that stuff's only recommended, so you don't have to have it,
No.
which is, yeah. It's a bit strange, those words in.
But it says recommended.
Yeah, it just means that we think you should have this, but you don't have to. So if your boat catches on fire in the pits and you haven't got a fire extinguisher and you haven't got a bucket and you're running around like a madman,
Blue ass fly.
then no one can get upset at you because it was only recommended. You didn't make me have it.
There was a couple of places that were making them have it.
I
I've been to
remember
a couple
Ron
of race
Beasley
meetings that had
making
them.
sure that everyone had one.
There was a few race meetings that everyone had to have something.
Anyway, clear.
Clear as day.
806.052. Firefighting equipment must be accessible at all times. So it's recommended to have, but it must be accessible. It's pretty straightforward.
Clear as day.
Something tells me that there's a recommendation, not a recommendation, a rule to say that a firefighting equipment has to be in your pit area, though. That could be what it was.
Well, it doesn't there.
But there might be somewhere else.
Well, that's
I was hoping you might have remembered, but
no,
obviously
I don't
not.
think there is because I think that's it. Because it says in addition to any firefighting equipment supplied at the venue, it is recommended that all boats include the following as part of their pit equipment. But it's only recommended. Anyway, 806.06.
Are we going to go all the way through here?
Yeah, divers is the last one. So is that the end of the page there, Joel?
Yep.
So, yeah, 806.06 is divers, which is the last heading. 806.061, before the start of each event, divers must familiarise themselves with each driver and riding crew's safety equipment and structural characteristics of each boat.
Pretty clear.
Pretty straightforward, isn't it? The only hard thing about that is while they're doing that, you know, if there's fucking 50 sailboats that they got to look at, each one of them's different. How do you remember which one's got which?
They've been pretty consistent, the divers, throughout the last few years. So they're pretty on to who's who and whatnot lately, I've noticed.
Well, the last three people that have looked at my boat have all been different.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I thought those couple from up Raymond Terrace have been doing it for a fair while now.
But even still, like they come and look at your boat, they look at the one next to you.
Yeah, he's doing it.
There's 50,
Can't
bo-
remember.
50
Yeah.
boats for you to remember, and as each one crashes or whatever, do you go, did he have this? Did he have that?
That's
what
why
kind
I'd
of fitting
always-
does he have?
I'd always suggested the idea of having, like, you make your own page, but you turn up to a race meet and that page goes into the dive books. Like, say you need 3 dive books, you have 3 pages and that goes into the dive book and it's got all the up-to-date relevant information on a
Yeah,
page.
that would make sense.
If that accident happens, maybe
They can quickly flip to your page and go, yep, it's got 2 locks at the back. It's got a
This is what
lever
I'm-
action seatbelt.
This one I'm going to be
This
looking
type
at.
of air system. This type of fitting.
Yeah.
I don't reckon I'll be flipping a page getting there, but
Yeah, but maybe even
They'll be
before a
putting
race,
they'll be putting their gear on.
maybe before
Well,
a
it should
race,
be
the
on.
divers can look at it. The gear all should be on, yeah.
Well, your mask and that shit won't be, but
I'm not saying that I know how, like,
There's
I
more
know
than
what
one
the divers
person on
go
the boat,
through.
though.
I'm not saying
Yeah,
I know what
they're
the
really
divers go
true.
through.
You don't
Yeah.
need the diver jumping in the
To
water
look at
to
it,
look at
yeah.
it. You only need someone to say,
True.
like, there's only 3 things you really need to know. What
Yeah.
type of locks on the lid,
yeah,
what type of latch is their seatbelt,
yeah,
and whether they're connected to airs/radio.
yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
It's clear anyway.
It's clear.
Clear as day.
806.062. Divers must be fully suited and ready to enter at any time a boat is on the water. Fully suited, ready to enter.
Must suck as a diver because that'd, like, on a hot day, that'd be shit.
Fuck yeah.
I reckon I've seen some that aren't.
Oh, yeah, of course. That certainly happens.
Anyway, it's clear.
Clear as day.
806.063. The divers must be on official rescue boats and cannot be on turn judge boats or moored boats.
Fair enough.
It's
Clear.
pretty obvious anyway, isn't it?
Clear as day.
And that's it for that whole section. So thanks for listening. We'll tell you next week what dart we hit and what page we're at. All right, let's get into our questions. What questions do we have this week, Joel?
We have 2 questions.
Oh, nice.
We have one question from America again.
Oh, yeah? Same as Andy again?
Yeah, Andrew.
Yeah.
Good
Sinclair.
accent.
Yeah, so we'll play his one, eh?
Hey guys, Andy from America again. A little follow up. Yes, your accents are great to listen to. I'm sure ours are too. I don't know if you guys have different accents in different parts of Australia like we do here in the States. Everywhere is
do.
different, and West Coast, East Coast, South, North. They're all different. Anyways, let's get back to boat builds. I got no news to update on my Concord build. That one is just stripped down, building the budget, building some parts, collecting things. It'll be a few years before that one takes any serious turns. But as far as boat builds, cord hulls. You guys like cord hulls? Do not like cord hulls? Why? I guess just a few debates that we get here in the States that I listen to. I personally like them. I think they're light, they're strong. And then when we're talking about building, if we were doing a layup with a cord hull, would you prefer to put the stringers down to the hull, glass those in, lay in your core, and
I have some technical issues here that just isn't recorded this little bit, but it comes back.
top of the core and glassing it in that way? We'll just keep picking away at some do's and don'ts. If there is really not a do or don't, more of a preference thing, I guess. Thank you guys again and have a good one.
So I think Nudo would be the person to speak to about the cord holes. I'll admit, while I was listening to his accent, when he said cord hulls, I heard cornhole.
He's right though. We do have accents all around this country as well.
Especially
Tommy's in Adelaide.
Yeah,
Pom's
they sound real posh, like they come from England.
Yeah, everyone in South Australia.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's funny, isn't it? Like
Tassie's a little bit different too. They're kind of a little similar.
well, one head sounds one way and the other sounds the other one. But I think the weird one is South Australia because they don't sound like they don't have an Aussie accent as such.
There is a few that sound sort of like us, normal.
Yeah.
Normal.
Well, sometimes it depends, like, not where you are in Australia too, but where you come from to be in Australia. Because
Yeah.
there's a few Indian accents, a few Chinese accents.
They're just immigrants.
But I also hear like a cross between a Pommy and a Kiwi accent, a New Zealand accent
Yeah.
over in bloody South Australia. So it's cool.
But yes, cord hulls, I
You do it.
I like them. I think kind of makes sense to be better, to try and keep it light,
strong.
but you're making it strong with thickness. So the way I kind of explain it to people, it's like gyprock, or you'd call it drywall, Andy. It's like, there's two sheets of paper with some like chalk in the middle of it. The piece of paper's flimsy and shit on its own, and the shit in the middle is just going to fall apart on its own. But you wedge it all together, and somehow you got a nice, pretty strong
Solid
bit
bit
of
of gear.
shit. Yeah.
You smack that gyprock over someone's head, it hurts.
Yeah, yeah.
And it doesn't break that easy.
Yeah, I would assume. Well, would you build your house with gyprock on the walls or drywall on the walls, or would you just do it with like 26 layers of paper?
I'd go with gyprock.
So to me, it makes sense to go with a cord.
Yeah.
But
That's a good
I
analogy.
can't really see any other way.
Have we ever seen a boat built with core?
Yeah, heaps.
What
All
boats?
the Evercrafts?
All the Evercrafts?
Well, not all of them.
Oh, not all of them, but
there's a fair
majority
chunk
of
them.
them.
Yeah.
Have they sustained the...
Most of the tunnel
Pounding?
boats. Yeah, most of the tunnel boats have core in them.
Okay,
All
there's a fair
your
few
cockpits
boats.
have core in them. They have to have core in them.
yes.
So
Okay.
if it's good enough for your cockpit, I'm pretty sure it's good enough for your boat.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah. As far as what he's talking about with building the hull, putting the core in, and then putting bearers on top, or putting the bearers in and then coring up to that, don't really know. I've got fors and against for sort of all those things. And keep in mind, I'm not a fucking boat builder. This is just my
You've done
my
a lot of
thoughts and
investigation
my
into
opinion. But I don't really know what I'd probably do there.
Nah.
It probably makes sense to put it on top because
I think 'cause that's where the structure is.
You've got a solid hull,
Yeah.
and then you're just putting essentially some mounts on there so you can mount your engine.
That's
and that sort of
how I
stuff.
would expect it.
But in saying that too, if I was doing it, I'd probably core the boats a little differently to what most people do, and I'd have the skins, so the inner and outer fiberglass layers, touching each other more frequent instead of just having, the outer skin. Then there's a full core through the whole thing. Then there's the inner skin. on sort of, it's obviously a bit different on a straight sided boat, like sort of what they have over there. But each clinker in our style, I'd have that just the clinker would be cored, and the two skins would touch each other back at the bend.
Yep.
And then it'd be cored again, and then the skins would touch each other back at the next bend.
Yep.
So when your boat does move, because your boat will flex, like if you can build a boat that's stiff as shit and doesn't flex at all,
It'll crack.
it probably weighs 4 ton.
Won't it crack though?
No, the whole thing will move. The boats move,
It'll move together.
right? So, and if you'll end up with core shear. So obviously the inside isn't going to move as far as the outside. So you're trying to tear the fiberglass skin off
the internal
foam.
layers.
Yeah. So that's what happens when it tries to flex. So you got to try and give it flex points to bend so those chord parts stay straight.
Solid. Yeah.
So to me, that would say build the outer skin of the hull, bang some bearers in, core not up to that.
Yeah, give
But
it distance about.
leave yourself like a 10 mil gap or something to the bearer, and have your inner skin touch the outer skin and also go up and
Yep.
over the bearer. I don't really know. Like I'm just throwing my sort of thoughts out there. Someone that's done it or got some experience in that could help. Maybe Peter Williams could ring in. He might know something.
I've heard. I was supposed to actually meet up with him over the weekend, but the weekend just turned chaotic, and I wasn't.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Yeah,
really
I did
looking
see him.
at
He came up to the boat on Saturday, I think it was. And I was there having a good chat with him, and yeah, it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool actually going to the boat. We're standing around the campfire even on Sunday night.
Yeah.
And people come and go, oh yeah, we listen to the podcast. We had no idea who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's getting a decent run, and also someone else in the outboard pits come up and had a chat to me and told me how much they love the rule book review.
Oh yeah.
And,
Yeah, everyone likes that one.
yeah, I think that's been a really good addition to the show.
Yeah.
And he also wants to call in and yell at us for our opinions, and I said that's good. Call in, tell us how we're wrong,
Yeah.
and start a conversation. He said, yeah, but then everyone else doesn't like my opinion either.
So?
I was like, well, that's fine. Just
Who cares?
call
then,
in.
Then they can ring in and tell us that they don't like your opinion.
Have arguments through memo.fm. That's
Just-
fine.
Just like our average flag dropper did.
The sponsor was on the flag.
That's
boat,
right. You were,
and it was very
He
fun.
tried to get you to do it, but you wouldn't do it because you're a sook.
Yeah, I thought about doing it when my boat shit itself, and then he goes, then I can flog you. And I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not doing it anymore.
You've just signed me out of it.
Because I know I would bugger that shit up. But to be honest with you, I haven't dropped many flags. And when you got a pretty serious race meeting like that, you probably need someone that does sort of know
Yeah.
what they're doing
You
a little
have
bit.
to.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you could end up with a shit show. So anyway, thanks for your call in, Andy.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Call in more frequently, eh?
That's 2 in a
Yeah, 2 in 2 weeks.
couple of weeks.
3
I
weeks.
like it.
Yeah.
3 weeks, something like that, yeah.
Got any more?
Yeah, Cooper Bronstein.
Oh,
Cooper
yeah.
Bronston.
Bronston?
Yeah, Bronstein, yeah, he's a outboard guy from down Adelaide.
Oh, yeah, righto. Right, here's his one.
How you going, guys? Love the podcast. Keep it up. It's doing great. With the way the world's going, with all the EVs taking over, what's your thoughts on the E1 powerboat series? Me personally, I do like the hull configurations. I think it looks really cool and futuristic. I just don't like how they don't make noise or go fast, and I think we can all agree on that. But it got me thinking, in the next 20 to 30 odd years, do you think that Australia may have a electric class running for electric powerboats? So, yeah, let me know what you reckon on the whole future of the sport with EVs taking over. And, yeah, love the work. Keep it up, guys.
Absolutely cracking question.
I might be one of the strange people here, but I don't mind.
I'm keen as
EV
to see you.
stuff.
Have you
So-
watched
I
the
don't like.
EV stuff?
I have watched the
hydrofoils.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I do agree with him. I like the look of the boats because they're different. They're weird, and it's like
there's a lot of money in that.
it does look very
They're
futuristic. But
all fully paid drivers.
So
the fact that they don't make any noise doesn't really bother me. But the speed,
They're nowhere near as fast.
they
Sort of
like
fast
our
enough.
Formula Future boats go faster than them.
Yeah, I
But
think, they do
it's a-
50.
I don't even
We
think they
looked it
do
up.
50.
I thought it was 50 mile an hour, I think, or
and
60
it's
mile an hour.
Like that's not.
But that's
not fast
that's
enough.
hydro for like
yeah.
so that
There's
Isn't
no
that-
boat in the water because
Nah.
they're all foiled up, hanging out
Yeah.
of the water, and they do look cool. I love
Yeah,
the
that-
look of them and all that sort of stuff.
their look looks right.
And
yeah,
I don't
just-
mind like EV stuff. Like I don't mind. I do a bit of reading on if someone's doing something EV with a drag car, and when people are breaking records and all that sort of stuff. I don't mind it, and obviously, it's a futuristic way. It probably will happen. As far as the next 20 years in this country, I doubt it because we're generally behind fucking everyone else.
We're 20 years behind to start with.
Yeah, but you think of all the Tesla cars and all these Chinese bloody EV cars.
The amount
There's
of power you need to
so many-
actually go fast.
We're not talking blown boat unlimited speeds, but I'm talking like, say, a ski boat. Someone that wants to go rip around the bloody river
Yeah.
for a day and
Oh,
then
well,
put it back on
he's-
charge over the
He's
night.
talking about race wise anyway. But
Yeah, I know, but like we're talking at a starting point to see that happening. There's nothing stopping someone from going and getting a crashed E EV.
There's not, but it'll take a lot more technology than what there is now
Yeah.
for it to be in your stock standard ski boat. You'd have a better chance of building a race boat with it.
It'll be a pretty technical bit of gear.
Well, not really. The time you could go skiing with it would be so minimal, it's not funny.
you'd be lucky
I
to be
don't
skiing
know.
for an hour.
Because this the load in that on a boat is so much more than a car. Like you
it-
think
it
of how
is a
much
good
fuel you
point.
use in your ski boat compared to that same engine in your car.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
So transfer that load to an EV that only does like 300 or 400 Ks.
You'd be lucky to ski it from here to Dargle. and back.
Yeah, you probably only get an hour of skiing in.
Well, see, I was only looking at it as like a hooney sort of thing, but as in a
Even
ski boat, like
Yeah.
going cruising up the river. But when I was would have been 3 or 4 years ago, I was watching this bloke over in America, Rich Rebuilds, and he would grab an electric motor out of a Tesla and put it in a buggy or something like that, and it was awesome. But I was thinking about how, not me as a project, but just in a general thought, how you would make that happen in a boat. And-
your boat would be, you'd have to run like a 30-foot boat.
You would have to have a quick change battery. And those batteries are like forklift out of cars. So they're
Yeah.
huge. They're
That's
huge.
what I mean.
So-
you have to have a big boat to displace the weight for everything.
Oh,
But don't
I
forget
think
you-
it'd be doable.
No,
Like,
but don't-
they're not that heavy.
But the weight, don't forget that the weight's a completely different thing because you mount the electric motor where the gearbox normally is, because the electric motor can spin up to say
Yeah, and it's
like 30,000 revs or something like that, and they've got huge torque.
and you can tune that to whatever you like.
That's right. And then
And your battery can go where your engine is.
Where
I,
your engine
I
is.
think overall weight wise, I don't think it'd change too much. Like you really think about it, like an EV car.
They're heavy as shit.
No, they're not.
I thought
Not
they
not
were.
compared to like your normal car. Like they wouldn't be more than 2 ton.
I thought they were.
No, your normal standard like
it's old.
what do you call it? Sedan.
Sedan's
it, like-
like 1,500.
Yeah. So what's the normal car?
That's 1,500.
Exactly.
No, but I think them like are over 2.
Tesla Model 3, approximately 1.6 to 1.8 kilo, 1 ton.
So what size?
Then
roughly is that?
compare that to
That's
the-
a lot.
Looks wise,
Pardon?
how big does it look? Like a Corolla?
Model 3,
Model
like
3
the-
would be like a
No, it is.
Sort of
yeah.
Falcon?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
not
right.
quite.
Falcon or
They're probably
Commodore?
not quite that big.
Yeah, right.
I can't think of what that would be equivalent
because
to. now.
you're replacing a lot of
Yeah, so basically the same weight then.
you're replacing a lot of weight in another car like that. You're just ripping out
Yeah.
like
You
any
got no
any
fuel
engine.
tank. Oh, you've still got a battery,
You've
but
still got
you
batteries.
just put a lithium battery in it. That'd take no weight. And
Well, your
then-
battery's not all that much anyway.
yeah,
But
it's not something we need to worry about. But you've got no fuel tank. You've got no engine. Engine's not light, and you've got no gearbox.
Yeah, but they're still the same weight. I thought they'll heavier, but they're the same weight.
yeah, that was my
Basically,
point. So
yeah.
you could rip it all out and you put it in a boat,
Yeah.
and you're probably at a similar weight anyway.
Yeah.
But then you still got to run with,
It's
say,
just the
like a quick change quick change battery.
Well, you could probably, if you had right charges, you could probably buzz that up pretty quickly.
Maybe.
Yeah, but you're still going to get charged on the water. Like you said, for racing, yeah, fair enough. Because you're just there.
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
off
that's
the
what
water.
I mean. That's what
It's
I mean.
not
A
social
race
thing.
race
Yeah.
thing would be easier to get going than a
Social.
social thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with your point there. The extra load will obviously drain your battery very hard.
Yeah, and
And
you
yes,
can tune
just,
them
yeah.
too. Like I've listened to quite a few podcasts with EV cars and things like that they're doing racing and stuff
Yeah.
with, and how they can tune them to make more power, but your battery life suffers, and the other way around, and they can do it different parts in different parts of the track and things
Yeah.
like that to get most out of it. So it would be interesting to see if someone could do that, but I think we'll be a long way off.
Yeah. I don't think we'll be
Because
20
at
years.
the minute, unless you made a class, it'd have to just slip into unlimited
You wouldn't have a choice.
because it doesn't fit into any other class. So
It depends on what sort of speed it would do. If it's just an electric engine and electric motor and the boat does 90 mile an hour, then yeah, you could just run it with all the others.
well, you
Wouldn't
could run
matter.
it in 90
Yeah.
mile an hour class, I suppose, or 95 or whatever it is. Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to run it in a capacity class.
No, not a chance.
Yeah,
But if that does over 105, then that's where 95 after September, that's where you're jumping into your unlimited class.
yeah.
Because you can't jump into 6 litre.
It would be cool for someone to see it.
Yeah, someone had a lot of money to
If-
go at it, yeah.
If I had more money and more knowledge of it, I'd have a crack.
More money and less
'Cause
sense.
I enjoy the EV stuff,
It's cool.
even though it doesn't make any noise.
Yeah, I've always thought it's cool.
Because what
just
would
doesn't
happen if
sound good.
everything just turned to EV? Everyone would be like, "Oh, it won't ever happen because people like the noise and all the rest of it." You'd still hear noise; it just wouldn't be loud. You'd still hear tires. You'd still hear gears driving.
Well,
You'd
you're not
still
going to
hear.
hear any of that in a boat.
Well, no, but you still hear all the gearing driving. You'll hear the propeller spinning in the water. You'll hear some
Hear
noise,
something
and
different.
that'll just become your new noise
Yeah.
that you listen to.
Can,
when you
can we
listen to
just
the
prolong that
supercars-
as long as we can?
Well, when you listen to supercars, when you're watching the coverage, you don't even hear their engine.
No, that's 20 times louder. at the
Everything
track.
everything you're hearing is all the drivetrain.
Yeah.
So turn that into an EV.
Yeah.
Sounds exactly the same on the TV. Just at the track, you don't hear the
Yeah.
loud noise. Anyway,
There's,
anyone else got an opinion on EV, electric?
maybe they're smarter than us and know something more.
Bring it in. Ring and tell us if you're going to do one, or you want to do one, or you're interested. Because I'm happy to help someone that wants to do it.
I like the idea that you can just replace the gearbox and the engine with just two small pieces. They're very heavy, but they're small. Like you think of your bloody, what's it called? The excessive weight over your center of mass.
Yeah.
So you think your center of mass is right down the bottom of the boat. There's no mass.
You could probably
high at
maneuver
all.
stuff a fair bit easier with
Yeah.
that too.
Put half a battery somewhere and
Yeah. Things don't really have, only your engine's got to line up with your prop shaft. You don't
Yeah,
have to have
that's it.
so much shit lining up. You can
put some weight forward, put some weight backwards,
move,
put some weight
move lots of
sideways.
stuff around. Yeah.
Because I'd always thought you'd have your motor mounted where your engine is, and then I was like, well, you
No,
don't
you just
even
have
need to do that.
No.
It's just be direct drive.
Well, you could have it on the fucking transom.
Well, if it worked that way, yeah.
Could be like a fucking trim. The engine could just go rant, so you could trim your fucking.
Well,
prop
that's
shaft.
the other thing. Like a tunnel boat, you could, instead of building a KT, you could do an electric drive line, and then
Well, it could be like the old
Well, even
racecrafts.
even your displacement boat.
Yeah.
Why can't you just have it so it trims too?
what do you? How? What?
Well, if you mount the engine like your gearbox on a pivot, say, then you have a little arm that moves it up and down, and it just rant.
Through the bottom of the boat?
No, like at the transom. Or under the bottom of the boat if you wanted it to. As long as you had limits and shit set so it doesn't run into the floor.
But then you got to have the prop in a certain spot to run over the rudder.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is you could have like
Everything move.
a
up
really
and down.
steep shaft angle as you're accelerating out of a corner. And as you start to make speed, you can start shallowing it out or the opposite way if you want to do that, or
That'd be a fuck around, but yeah, you could do it.
electronics, you can do anything.
Yeah.
I'd run it on the fucking transom.
Still,
Like a-
yeah, you
like
have
a
to run.
stern
It'd be easier running like a just straight out the back of the transmitter, you had a bit more
Hang on.
leeway.
No, you're onto something here. You could get your skeg, and the skeg moves up and down.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I'm
have
talking
to.
about.
Yeah.
You'd have to.
Well,
the skeg
yeah,
would have
but
to move.
the motor would have to be mounted where the gearbox is
Yeah, on a pivot.
on a pivot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were saying mount the motor like the electric motor on the transom.
Well, yeah, you
So
could do
Paul-
that too. That's what I'm saying. You do it either way. If you mount on the transom, it just becomes like a stern drive.
Yes. Yeah. That's the other thought. Yeah.
Yeah. Fair
On
bit
a
of weight
stern
at the
drive.
back then.
Well, I was thinking how the hell you're going to drive this prop shaft out at the bottom of the boat, but you're thinking of a
Yeah,
stern
no,
drive.
it's not like you're driving it straight down, so it's going to hover like a
Yeah,
fucking-
that's
well,
exactly what I was trying to work
maybe
out.
you might want to run fucking 3 prop shafts. 2 engines going down to fucking lift her up and one to push it forwards.
But I do like the idea of a
You're
movable
getting silly
skeg.
now.
Yeah, we're fucking woo-woo.
Movable skeg and a motor on a swivel. That's a sick idea.
That was the first thing I meant.
I like it. I like it a lot.
All right, thanks for your question, Cooper. That was a fucking good talking point. If anyone else has got any weird electric shit
Send
they
it
want
in.
to let us know about, or post some cool shit in the HSG group.
Yeah.
Speaking of the HSG pit crew, how's that, Joel?
Not too bad. I think it was a bit slow over the weekend. But
Everyone that listens is probably super busy.
Yeah, everyone was busy, but yeah. But other than that, it's doing all right. A few more people entering, so
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah.
It's growing.
Growing.
What about our footy tipping this week?
Well,
Big
no
hitter,
one,
everyone
everyone
moves
was in the
through.
big hitter.
So you got your multi up again?
I'm not going to be multi up. I'm putting more and more in each time now.
I think that multi's flawed though.
It is 100%. It's flawed, but I'm fucking
Because
making me money. I don't care.
if one person knocks out,
Yeah, I'm still getting someone
You
out.
lose.
Yeah, but I'm still getting someone out. So
yeah, but if it
moves
takes you
the-
5 weeks to get everyone out, you've lost some money. You've
Yeah.
lost more than what you started with.
Probably. But yeah, everyone's still in, and I can fucking tip too.
What you picked the rounds? You
Fucking
did too.
pick-
You picked the Knights, didn't
Fucking
you?
pick the round.
Yeah, I did. I missed out on the Knights because the Broncos are fucking shit.
God, you the Broncos were shit.
Fucking Brisbane.
So fucking hell. So at the pub, I'll get my money back.
Oh yeah,
That's all I could hope for. I'm that far behind.
that's all I'm hoping for too. I think at the pub I'm just out of the top 10 by like 4 points or something.
Oh
maybe.
yeah, I haven't been and
'Cause
had a
I
look at
keep-
the whole points.
I keep looking, and 1 week I'll be like 2 points out. The next week I'm fucking 6 points out, and it's like I just
But you
keep
go around and look at the board.
no, just on. I know my points and the bottom number of the
Yeah.
top 10 on the screen when
Yeah.
when you're filling it in. I just keep waiting for my name to just maybe
Just
1
pop
week
up.
just pop in there, but I can't quite get there. Anyway, getting your money back's fucking pretty good.
The AFL, well, you fucking know where in that too. So I'm winning.
I thought I did all right in the AFL.
So I'm winning.
Yeah, you used the Joker, but
Yeah, and fucking nailed the Joker too.
how many did you get?
17 points.
So what's that? That doesn't make sense.
No, how do I get 17 points?
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Oh no, that's NRL. Sorry,
Oh
dumb shit.
yeah, because to be an odd number, you have to
Yeah.
have to got the round.
So I picked 7. So you're
So you lost 2.
Yeah. So
How many did I get?
7,
Yeah, I thought I did all right in the AFL.
and Sin Farm got 8. So he's 5 on you now.
Who's that?
We haven't worked it out yet.
Yeah, he come and seen us on the weekend.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Fuck, I must have been
can't
too pissed
remember.
for that.
Yeah, I think I was too because I don't remember who it was. But he come and seen us and he said it was funny. He was trying to work out who it was and shit.
Fuck, I must be real pissed.
But I think it was one of the people that we didn't sort of know.
yeah, righto.
I think I could be wrong.
That's pretty funny.
Don't know.
Fuck, ring that in for
Anyway.
us. Tell me what we're talking about.
He's enjoying the mystery, I think.
Because a couple of people come up and ask me if I knew who it was, and I still don't know. And if I was talking to you, Doug, holy fuck.
It was probably the dude that asked you.
Nah, it wasn't. Definitely wasn't.
We need GoPro strapped to our chests.
Oh, 100%.
For those nights. Just turn them on and then watch them back in the morning.
Sunday's the only real bad one. I don't remember most of it, but I remember leaving them at barn. But I don't remember going to bed.
So was Saturday night pretty good?
Yeah, I went to bed. I don't know, probably about 10:30 ish.
Yeah, I think they
Saturday.
shut the barn at
10?
10? I think it was shut at 10.
I heard Dylan Greentree had a fucking blinder on Friday night.
Fuck, that was funny. That was, Friday night. He had only got there for after work, so we had I could tip in.
He started real fast.
He was standing around the fire. It was pretty late.
Oh, well, I wasn't there. I'd already gone to
It
bed.
was just...
The
And there
official
was a couple
fire or the
that-
local fire?
No, just my one. So the barn wasn't open Friday. So we're just around our camp. There was a few of us around there when he come over with Darren. And then everyone went to bed, and then he went and got another drink. And he was like pissed, but he wasn't like obnoxiously
He's
pissed.
funny, Dylan.
Then he was just fucking, he give your old man fucking heaps. You go, your ass been this. When was the last time you drove back? And then we're just standing there normal, and then he just fell over in a wood pile. Just out of nowhere, just went. Woo. He didn't surface real early on Sunday. Off the piss too. He didn't even. He was in bed at like 8 o'clock. He was in bed with Evie. Fuck, it was funny, but
Poor Dylan.
yeah.
That's so good.
I figured he was on when we got there because he got out of the car and he just seemed...
Oh, he just
Because we
wanted to
watched
have a
him
beer.
back his van
Yeah.
in and he seemed real chirpy straight away. He hadn't even set his van up yet. Like, hadn't even unhooked it from the car. He goes, oh, you just want a beer? Oh, yeah, all right. Whatever. I'm not a beer person, so I hadn't even had a beer at that point. And I said, yeah, righto. And he got him out, we're into it, and just talking shit straight away. Dylan's normally the focus person that gets his shit done, and then once I'm done, then we can go do whatever. So I kind of figured he was on one, but I didn't think it'd be like that.
He must have had a few, and then he started pouring his own.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, dangerous.
Free pouring.
Yeah.
We found the cup, which was Darren's cup anyway, like a good pewter mug in the firewood
Oh,
pile.
no. not damaged?
No, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
It was funny.
those good mugs are always
Yeah.
like these ones here.
Yeah.
You can't kill them.
Oh, you kill these ones.
I'd make a good effort at killing it, but I don't reckon you do it real easy.
Have you seen the mugs that are like, they weigh about fucking 4,000 kilos and they're really hard to pick up and shit? We should get one of them.
They have competitions if you can pick them up.
Yeah. So you can scull the most out of it.
Yeah.
So when people are picking them up, like some of them, I've seen some pretty fit, strong-looking blokes picking them up, and their wrist is just full
can't
fucking
fucking
bent.
hang on
Like
to it,
they can barely tilt it into their mouth.
That's
Anyway.
pretty funny.
All right, meme of the week. Do you send one in, Jar?
No.
Fuck, you're a loser.
Oh, you had all that time.
Yeah, fucking hell.
I haven't had time.
Grow up.
I
Do
did.
better.
I did. And apparently I got off my phone for a while. I must have actually worked last week and this week.
I call
You
bullshit on
yeah,
that.
same. You never fucking work.
Probably the most paid here.
Yeah. Most paid to do fuck all.
That's a lie.
All right,
he's-
next week it's $50 if you haven't got one.
Righto. Oh, here's Michael.
Well, it turns out peeing on your wife's leg is only cute if you are both in the shower, not if you're in the shower and she's standing at the sink brushing her teeth. So now she's pissed off and pissed on. Lesson learned. Well, it turns
That's the best.
I've 100% stood outside the shower and pissed into it on them. And that is frowned upon. Oh, fuck.
Oh, dear.
He's in trouble.
Oh, he's Hayden's.
Why do you keep looking out the window like that, Chris?
Because I heard the neighbour say she was having a really shitty day, so I ordered her a meat lover's pizza.
Aw, that's nice of you.
She's a vegan, I fucking hate the slut.
Chris!
Fucker.
I still love that. I've heard it so many times.
Oh, that is gold.
I kind of figured where that's
Yeah.
going, but his comment was pretty funny.
Oh, that's good.
I've heard that a fair few times. It's still awesome.
She's having a bad day, so I ordered a meat lover's pizza. Oh, that's very nice.
She's a vegan. I hate the fucking slut. Oh, that's good.
All
Righto.
right, let's wrap her up. It's another long one. We didn't think it was going to be, but it is.
I was expecting a much faster one.
All right. Suck it up anyways. All righty. See yous all next week.
See yous.